Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football, literally BFFL at you. Bless you. Always chilling in BFFL household here. How's everyone doing tonight? Man, a lovely August 17th Thursday night here in hot AF Florida. Man, I hope you guys are having a great summer so far. We've just been grinding, man. Haven't done any streams, just totally just straight chilling, doing drafts in the background. You want to know why I haven't been streaming? There's nothing to show, man. I've done showed you guys. I've done showed what I think is the pathway to do the drafts for the main weeks, man. The main one. You guys already know what we're talking about. The regular season, weeks 1 through 17. How many times we got to beat this dead horse? There's so many people doing a draft every 3-4 days to help build their brand. I get it. I don't care about that, man. At least not for BFFL. I'm just here to be the villain, talk a lot of shit, have some fun, and overall win. We're going to win, man. We are definitely going to win some tournaments this year. I'm already feeling it. Our construction has improved tenfold from last year. I feel like we take the most risks out of anybody that is streaming. A lot of people don't take risks. All those big names, man, God, they all hate me. But you know what? I'm straight chilling. I'm having a great time, and they don't get it, man. They just don't get it. And we're going to end up winning the tournament, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited. And if you guys want to jump in a BBM draft with us, I'll be doing a draft, and you'll get to see how we do it. The way I do it, the way I think is the way to win. If you just want to draft and like balance your exposures, draft every friggin' name out there that is on the ADP, hey, good luck to you, man. That is not going to win out of 670,000 entries. I'm not saying my takes are going to win, but you have to have some stands. You have to have some clear, cold fades. You have to be able to understand and know some of the dynamics, a little bit about what the playoffs will be like. Sure, you can't just always think, well, if I draft a running back from a guy playing in week 17, I should get the receiver or should get the quarterback with the receiver with the bring back. Hey, those are good guesses. We don't know if that's actually going to work out, but there are some good things to put in a factor. I think cold weather has something to do with it. I think experience. So, hey, man, go with your gut. Take some risks. If you think you're going to win a Best Ball Mania tournament or any other big ones with all these people that are analysts, data guys that are looking at every other way to break it down, hey, good luck to them, man. I don't think that's going to win the tournament. I think someone thinking outside the box is going to win it. So it is what it is. And hey, I'm excited I'm excited, man. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? How is your summer going? How many drafts have you done so far this summer? It doesn't have to be BBM. It could be whatever we talked about. I know the puppy 3 just dropped, so you might be jumping in a few of those, being able to draft. One thing I noticed is I do a lot of drafts. 95% of all my exposures are done through the computer. Sure, man. I want to believe that that's the best edge. I'm not against phone drafting. Actually, I am against phone drafting. I don't think phone drafting is great at all. But if that's the only way you have to get a sweat in these games, then by all means, please give yourself an opportunity because you might actually draft the perfect team. But I don't think it's the best edge. I like to look at the boards. I like to see what everybody in my draft pod's doing. I'm watching everybody. I am on it like flies on shit, man. I am looking at each and every little technique of what people are doing. EJ, stay in your lane. You don't have to do all that nonsense. Nah, bro. Not in this day and age. There's so many people out there that are so sharp now at this best ball. You have to be able to find each and everybody's move so that you can have the best edge each time you draft. If you think I'm wrong, please let me know. My portfolio of what we did this summer is going to throw everybody through the loops, in my opinion. So we'll see, man. I'm excited for the season to start. I want to share Underdog Fantasy is dropping this special tomorrow. So if you would like to get a free special with Pick'ems, Underdog Fantasy, if you have not played on Underdog Fantasy before, go ahead and check them out. Download the app. It is very user-friendly. You are able to get in the games, get in the sweats, and you can use a special Anthony Richardson in the preseason game, and you can add it to different things. I would take this, and it's not on right now, but just to show you what I would do with this, I would take it, go to Pick'ems right here, and then go to season. I would probably look at the season long Pick'ems, but that's my edge. Maybe you guys have other edges on using it, but I would go to the NFL season, scroll down some of these that you like, use that special, and you can only, and I'd pick 4 other spots. I would give yourself the best edge to maximize the special. Don't just pick. I mean, if you want to, man, you could pick the special and then click Mac Jones 1 rushing touchdown, wager $20 to win 40 in profit, so 60 total. If you want to do that, that is not that. I am not telling you to do that. I would take that and pick 4 other picks, wager the $20 to win 400 or 380 in profit. That's the way to do it, man. You want to maximize your bet, man. You get a free square, so check it out. You can click any of these. I'm just quickly clicking through them just to show you. And then the free square here, wager $20 and pretend this is the free square, you'll win 400. So, hey, utilize that if you like. The max you can bet on it is $20. So that's the special that Underdog is dropping tomorrow morning. Go check it out on your app. Much love to that. Before we get into a draft, I'd like to go over some of my exposures. I've completed 145 Best Ball Mania drafts. Yo, you got the night off, man? Yo, if you want to hop in there, you know what to do, man. I'll drop you a link in the Discord. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be Actually, you know what? I'm back. Yo, if you want to jump in here, Cha, I think I pinned the invite. This is open mic, so anybody can jump in here and draft and talk with me. I believe it's still pinned. So if you just want me to draft, hey, I don't care anytime. Anybody can come up in here. And with that being said, I will draft with anybody in this best ball community. I will go head to head with anybody. I'm not scared of anybody in this community. Not one person. So many people block me. There's so many people that are scared to battle with BFFL. It is just so sad. Oh, you disrespect me. You are so rude. I can't believe you. You don't understand. Dude, I'm not here to have a monetized channel. But you know what? You could still respect my passion, my grind, respect the drive that some of us have towards fantasy football. I am good for the game. You know how people go and play poker and they're like, man, that guy's an asshole. But there's someone else on the table like, you know what? He's good for the game. I am good for the game. So you guys should respect BFFL in the tournaments. We are good for the game. And that's it, man. I'll challenge anyone. Fantasy Dog Pound, Chess Leo, Justin Herzig, Spike Week guys, anybody. I would love to draft with you. Get off your high horse, man, and come talk some fantasy stuff, man. Always trying to challenge, always trying to get under your skin because that's how you guys just don't get it. And some of you play poker and you should know that. But hey, much love. You're never going to figure me out. And that's what's great, man. So let's do this. Yo, what's up, Dennis? So going through my exposures here, still heavy on Mechie, Zay Flowers next, Damian Harris. You know what? What I noticed so far is that some of these guys are going to start falling down the board because they get a little, you know what? He's missing practice. He's got a little injury, and people start freaking getting scared. And they let him, they pass him up. I don't know, man. It is what it is. So some of these guys are dropping, and I'm okay with it. Okay with some of our exposures. Okay that we're set in stone drafting JMO mostly in the 10th round at 95 to 110, and he's probably going to fall to like 120, 130 to end of the year, maybe. I saw people victory lapping the JMO Williams exposures. Oh, I got 0%. He's got a hamstring. Man, the dude is going to miss 6 weeks anyways. He's going to be back. He is going to have an opportunity. If it doesn't work out, I still loved the ceiling potential that he brought into this year, what he briefly showed like the tiniest bit in the Lions playoff schedule. Man, you want to attack some of these great playoff schedules that were already out there. A lot of you guys watching our channel, man, you guys are way into so much data that you already know week 17. It's something that you recite when you go to bed at night on the side of your bed. You get in the kneeling position with your hands on your bed and you're like, okay, week 17, I this is where I'm going to go through. We're going to know it all and we're going to make it through. I'm telling you, you guys know this so well. All right, sweet, man. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get into it. You know what we haven't done in a while? We're kind of rusty. Let's load up the sniper rifle. Bro, it's on, man. Anybody wants to get in here and tangle with us? Let's get everything loaded up, man. Bro, it's always a battle. It is always a war zone in these draft pods. If you are not drafting with awareness, one thing I want to make a strong bet on, if the person that wins Best Ball Mania, if it's not us, they are not coming from my pod. 150 drafts, no one is coming from a pod that BFFL drafts in. I'm telling you, man, we are on top of making sure that we're drafting really strong, not letting some crazy correlated pieces go to certain people. And that's what it is. How does that look? Nice and big. Usually don't draft like this. Let me see. Got some music playing in the background. Maybe you guys don't hear it. If it's ever too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. Man, always just chilling, doing some drafts here. We're going to get it. This is BBM149. We are picking in the A spot. It looks like we got a couple guys that are badge bros. Nobody in here that I recognize. George Steele, I think I drafted with him once or twice. Steel City Hall. Coley, JJ Ray, Dog's Name, Kaiser Soze 13, Amoki Time, Aldo Kazam. That's the dude I got to worry about, man. Anybody with Kazam in the name, you got to watch out. Tyreek Hill, nice pick. Chris Quinn. So we got a couple guys that want to use their full name. I like it. No, I don't like it. Come on, man. Let's have some fun. Nah, it's just me doing this draft. Cha-Cha has probably helped me. So we draft in the Discord for anybody that's watching outside of our Discord channel. Me and Cha-Cha are always in the voice channel. We're doing drafts together, and we're always maximizing our energy and efforts to drafting great teams. So we got Kelsey, Diggs, Bijan. I don't even have any exposures showing right now. I don't like that. I like to show my exposure. So once I make this next two picks, I'm gonna figure out how to get my exposures up here. I always try and keep it real and show everything, man. Should we get Kelsey, Bijan? You know what we're doing here, man. Last couple drafts of the year. Let's get some Bijan. I do like Kelsey, but drafting Kelsey here limits me getting, like, I know I can get Mahomes more than likely to fall back if I just get Kelsey earlier in the draft, like maybe in the 5 or 4 spot. I wasn't doing that at the beginning of the year, but the wheels started rolling in my brain. I was thinking it's not bad to get some Kelsey earlier in the draft. You can get a nice bring back with a strong receiver with Mahomes. Or you can get Higgins maybe in the 3rd round and then pair him with Joe Burrow for some week 17. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know the drill. Yo, what's up, Felix? Hey, welcome to our show tonight. You know, I've been MMA. Man, I was thinking MMA. Anybody watch the what's that documentary on Netflix? The one with not Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Man, that was a great documentary on how he's becoming a big MMA guy now, or a boxer, not MMA. Man, I just love just rattling shit off the top of my head. I never take this serious, even though I do take it serious. I don't take the community serious. That's what it comes to. So looking here, coming back up, looks like Kelsey Mahomes got sniped. Oh, man. Ouch, 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 ouch. You know what that one? That's an ouchie one, right? Right in the face. Right away, man. Sniped him right in the face, man. Oh. So St. Brown's been falling a little bit because people are scared. He may be injury prone. Nah, he's fine. In fact, St. Brown's probably where I'm going to go here. I would draft maybe Garrett Wilson, Waddle. I like those takes. All right. I'm on the side here. I'm going to try and get my exposures up. I don't know why they're not showing. But yeah, any other let's look at the draft board here and we'll go through it. How are your slows coming along, Felix? You're probably cycling through 10 of them as you're speaking, watching the stream with us right now. Any other crazy takes? Should I be taking Najee Harris in the 3rd round here? You know I got to ride you. And I like Najee Harris. And in fact, we haven't drafted one time this summer together, and that's all good, man. I probably wouldn't be able to get Najee in the 4th, 5th round like I like. Nah. Hey, I wish you all the success, man. You deserve it just as much as any one of us. I wish anybody success in draft. I just want to talk shit and be part of the community and be respected for being the villain. That's a lot of fun. Let's try this again. Let's get our exposures in here. Oh, here we go, baby. Somebody drafted Lamar in the first. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, yeah, they did. Hey, man, to each their own. That's not the way to do it. We all know that. Lamar, Nick Chubb, as long as he still drafts a solid roster constructed team where it's still like, don't touch another quarterback for until at least round 14, 15, he can still fix this team. He can. And what some people be like casuals and others that aren't so heavy into the research, like Felix and Dennis and Cha Cha, we would say, man, these guys don't get it. You have to stay somewhere near the ADP. And yes, that is true because sometimes there's value guys that drop and they just end up drafting unique teams. And you're missing out, man. Drafting Lamar in the first round, nah. Unless he took Mark Andrews, it's never. But he must only be drafting 5 teams. He wanted to guarantee getting Lamar, and he doesn't realize he could have at least, at minimum, got him in the second round. But hey, man, all good. What are we going to do here? We got Bijan, St. Brown. Could go with some Gibbs, Cooper, Judy. You know what I'm going to do, man? I think I'm going to get some DJ Moore here. So I don't like Cooper. I love Cooper for the first. He could have a big year. But, man, if it's Cooper versus Sauce Gardner like it should be in Week 17, I don't think that draft capital in this early round 3, round 4 is going to be my receiver 1 or receiver 2 that's going to help me win $3 million. He may be able to be a guy that's going to carry my team the distance, but I'm not going to do it, man. Mostly a good draft for everyone so far. I don't see anything crazy. The guy in the 3 spot has Chase Henry Higgins. We know where he's going. He can easily pass on Joe Burrow in the 4th round, scoop him up in the 5th. In the 5th round. So kudos to him for having that opportunity. Kazam, I told you to be mindful of this guy. Eldo Kazam has a Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Mark Andrews. Anybody with Kazam in their name, they're going to draft Magic, and I was feeling it. Cooper, Kupp, Olave, DK Metcalf in the 5 spot with a moat time. Hey, man, piss pure gold, hopefully at the end of that tunnel. Dennis is like, do it and take Fields. And now I was either going to take Breece Hall. Maybe he could fall to the 5th round. I don't know. I do love my Breece Hall. Looking at the 12 spot, we have 3 guys pissing gold in here. Man. Looking all right. This is BBM 149 for us. I think this tournament is going to fill probably by the end of August. It's at like what, 70%? Looking pretty good. You took Breece Hall in the 5th. Was that a puppy draft or was that BBM? All right, what are we doing here? Fields. Look at all these running backs. Maybe one of these guys will fall back to me. I think that's a good mindset to have. 5 running backs at the top of the board. One of them could fall back to me, possibly. Yes, if I had Felix in this stream right now, he's telling me, EJ, what are you doing? You should have Najee queued up, ready to pull the trigger. I'm down with you. But I do love some Chicago, Atlanta, week 17. It's probably it's definitely at my top 5 week 17 correlated pieces. So let's pull the trigger on that one. Doesn't hurt. It allows me to have some leverage to play with my second quarterback. Now I can go through and make this a 2 QB build. I can let my next quarterback find him at some value, or maybe I like to see it like that, man. Yeah, the guy in the 9 spot, we appreciate your $25 donation. But Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, Jacobs, Gibbs, that's not going to cut it, man. Unless somehow you fill out this roster with 9 receivers and you're doing something that you're going to just throw me through the loops, I'm not seeing it. But hey, man, they're having fun. They're drafting and they're free and they're happy. And that's all that matters. See, I knew he would pass up on Joe Burr here, take ETN. Not a bad spot. It allows him to still leverage maybe a Trevor Lawrence down the road. But I haven't been drafting that much ETN. Our exposures on him are really, really low. We've been clicking Tank Bigsby. Love some Tank Bigsby, man. We were clicking him in the 140, 150 range for our early drafts all summer, and now he's moved up to like 120-ish. I don't know, man. I'm really buying into his involvement this year one as a rookie. I think we're going to see some opportunities for him for sure. So we didn't talk about the 1 spot too much. Jefferson, Ridley, Hurts, London, Jones. Ooh, some 5th round Breece Hall just got taken with that Cooper Kupp, Olave, Metcalf, Najee Harris, Breece Hall. Nice start. Felix, man, you'd be drooling out your mouth seeing some Najee in the 4th round here, man. Sweet, man. Yeah, I've just been chilling, man. I haven't really been on anybody's streams. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? I like some Johnson, JSN. I still want to attack receiver here. There's someone in this range. I like the JSN combo first because it still gives me a shot to pair it once again, another week 17. I love just stacking week 17. If I get one of these guys, it just feels good. Even if it's not needed for week 17. You have this rookie receiver who probably could be offensive rookie of the year, at least for a receiver with JSN in Seattle. I probably have this draft already. I could probably look it up on Spike Week. Sometimes when I'm drafting and I like to take my first 2 picks, like Bijan and St. Brown, I'll type them in the lineups on Spike Week. So we use Spike Week tools. Shout out to the Spike Week tools. I love the tools. Great tools. Good job, hacker. Man, amazing tools. I like to take like Bijan and a St. Brown. I'll put them in the lineup, see all the combinations of teams that I drafted so far, and see what I can make a little different. Keep some of the picks similar. But hey, man, that's how I like to balance my exposures with my takes and my stands and overall build a strong team. I don't know if JJ Ray's ever going to draft a receiver, but maybe he does here. Just don't snipe George Pickens from me, please. Whatever you do, don't do it. I think I'm going to go Pickens. Let's see here. What's the top of the board? Godwin, Lockett. So we're 0% Lockett. I haven't tried to lock it all. It's one of those fades where I'm blindfolded, just looking away, hoping that it works out. But man, he's at that peak. He's about to go downhill in his prime. That's what I would think. So George Pickens is here. Gabe Davis. I like some Pierce in this range. This is the dead zone for me and receivers mostly with the top of the board here. We click some Godwin a little bit. Gabe Davis, Addison. Been hearing some hype on KJ Osborne being the number 2. We'll see by the end of the year. So Pickens has been moving up in the boards. He's not going to fall back. If I want Pickens here, this allows me to open up a backdoor Kenny Pickett. I could pair him. Quarterback bye weeks won't interfere. Works out just fine. So let's go ahead and do it. So far, this is an ABC draft for me. I probably already have this start. Maybe. Man, we've done 149 of these so far. We're going to have some teams that are very similar. And it is what it is. But I'd like to lock down a running back early, and then I'll start pissing gold. You got to at least believe that there is one of these running backs in the first 1, 2, 3, 4 early rounds that you're going to need in the freaking playoffs. You got to believe that. If you don't believe that, man, good luck to you. I think fading maybe 70% of your portfolio by doing 0 RB for 70% of your drafts, I think you're more blindfolded than me fading Tyler Lockett. That's just me, man. Loving the team. Hey, I appreciate it, Felix. How are you doing with your summer so far? Are you over there watching I know Sports Gambling Podcast, they're doing their 24-hour bender. I went in there and gave them some shit a little bit. I love it, man. I love it to death. But I was just having some fun, man. When we take down a tournament, we'll be talking about how we should be having fun doing these drafts. Shit talking is allowed. Should be. Because at the end of the day, the bashing is more towards you're giving out advice in the same tournament I'm playing in. I want to be just countering the edge. That's how I see it. So I like Swift here, Zay Flowers, 37% Zay Flowers, 23% Swift. Could click some Brandon Cooks, pair him with St. Brown, maybe on the way back. I might want to buy into the Swift hype. May pass on some Zay here. I like some Swift. I do get correlation week 15. It's not too bad getting him in this spot. This is where he goes. I am shocked he hasn't moved up all summer. What does it need to be? Does he need to is there going to be another preseason game where it's like, oh, look at Swift getting the first snaps? I don't know. I think by the end of this, he'll probably be in the 5th round. I won't be able to see it unless I just watch some other streams or look at the rankings. And plus, this guy might draft Zay Flowers. Look, I just gave this guy an opportunity. Yeah, he's getting a late start in the receiver room. But, hey, man, he's got what I think might be Lamar's receiver 1. I think a lot of us, well, not just us, I think the beat reporters are hyping up every Every move that Zay Flower makes in camp. Oh, look at that. He juked the guy right off the line. Tweet it. Oh, look at that. He made a catch. Tweet it. Yeah, I was looking at Pitts too coming back. But what else do you do there? Do you take, was Swift the right move? Look at Khalil Herbert moving up in the draft. In June, July, he was in the 120s range. We probably have 10% of our portfolio of him in the 11th round, 10th round. Loving it. I mean, we have exposure to 74% of our drafts. We have drafted a Chicago player. And yeah, I mean, I've already did it now. I think Kansas City has bumped up to my number one player from a team that I draft in every draft, or 75%. What do you guys like in here? I have not clicked Hollywood Brown. Getting him it's still going to be a fade for me. I can't touch him. Getting him, damn. 20 spots past ADP, getting correlation. Do I take a stab with Hollywood Brown here? I don't have any exposure to him. It feels like a nice, JJ Ray. That guy with a late start at receiver is getting some help. Dallas Goedert here, top of the board. 13 spots past ADP. Swift and Goddard. I don't have a tight end yet. Not too shabby. I could go Goddard here. I don't have much of them. You know what? I'll do it. Because I have Swift, the goal line package. I don't know how much Goddard would be. I'm coining Cha-Cha's phrase. He called it the goal line package, where you take a running back and a tight end from the same team. And, hey, it's not too shabby. At least you guys got to see me draft Goddard 2%, so maybe I drafted him. This is already a unique team, not drafting much Goddard. So I like that. That's different. Maybe he's the guy I need week 17 against the Cardinals. Who knows? Any other unique stuff here? Oh, Tua. Tua just got taken from the Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Mark Andrews. This guy drafted a naked Tua. Oh, let's bring him out, man. He just got sniped.
Let's think this thing through.
Finish him! Right in the nuts!
Oh, man, doing God's work. Right in the nuts. That one hurts. That one stings. Hey, and I didn't even do it, man. I gave the girl the gun, Kaiser. I let her get the gun, and because 100% he was trying to stretch that out. Got to go watch the game. Sitting in first place right now, but I'll watch the rest of the video later, buddy. All right, man. Hey, thanks for popping in. Hey, yeah. Let me know if there's any updates of the game. See you, man. And you guys know, if you jump on our Discord channel, I have a section where I add some tweets of the beat reporters. So we're on top of it. I'm always reading it every day. I use that tweet shift. It works amazing to be able to just look through and use it as news. It's like your morning newspaper, just reading through, seeing what updates might have happened. And hey, it has helped us most of the summer. So we got 2 running backs, 4 receivers, quarterback, tight end. We could probably get Cole Kmet later on. Maybe some Charbonnet. We'll probably pass on Penny since we drafted Goddard there. Odell, Tyler Boyd. On the clock, I got Charbonnet queued up. Once again, it allows me to have team correlation, and looks like Charbonnet is going to be healthy. I don't mind two rookie running backs. Maybe they're the top two. I didn't touch Charbonnet at all in the big board. I took a stand to fade him. But with BBM, we decided to get on him. It's just a way of balancing out some of the tournaments. And I like that strategy too. Me and Cha-Cha, we didn't like his ADP in the 8th round. Now he's like a 10th round guy in BBM. Kind of liking it. Looking back at the board here. We just got a Dak Prescott snipe. Kind of. He did draft Pollard with Kelsey. But, man. I don't know. It was a snipe. Wasn't my snipe, though. Gerald Everett in round 9. Okay, he was really doing a good job getting his team back up. J.J. Ray. But, man, you don't take Everett there. He's going to still be there. He's not a guy that's getting hype. You don't need to take him there. He's not getting hyped up. He's an aged veteran, late 20s. You don't take him there. Oh, yeah, man. Steelers, Seahawks. That's one of the games I recite at the bedpost before I go to sleep at night. Yes, sir. Yeah, good team so far, all around. 12 spot. They did okay. I don't know if I take a naked Kirk Cousins, but he is pairing him with Watson week 17, if he knows that or not. Could take Freiermuth and lock it down. 2 Steelers, 2 Seahawks, lock down 2 tight end. It's not too shabby. I got Geno here. I can see if Geno falls back. I love doing that. I like that. I don't like any receivers in this range, honestly. I don't have Lamar. Doesn't look like I'm working on a Ravens, Dolphins, week 17 so far. Could have went Aiken. I have 3 strong. I don't know if I want a 3rd rookie running back for my 4th running back right here. But, hey, man, these are all things without doing the stream. We're trying to balance out our team at all times, trying to draft a solid team. Hey, getting Goddard and Freiermuth, I can stop here if I want, unless there's some crazy guy that falls to round 18. I don't know. I may still do one more tight end. We'll see if we get some value on Geno Smith. Let's hope and pray, baby, that he makes it back. If he doesn't, all good. So what I like to do here, we have touched Nico a little bit, but not too much. We probably got 3%. I think I like that. I like the 3%. 26% tank. Loving that. Got to click the guys I like. These are the risk takers mentality, man. You don't just balance out your portfolio. Sure, you can. You're going to get – people are going to say, well, you'll get good advance rate. I don't give a shit about advance rate. I really don't, man. I want to get – of course, I care a little bit, but it's not about advance rate. It's about trying to find that stand that you make, a few of them, and having it hit the nuts. You want to hit the nuts with a few of your stands, you will advance the teams that you need to advance. It's just going to work its way. That's what I believe in, man. I believe in your stands hitting the nuts and it working out. That's what worked out for Felix 2 years ago. He said he was so heavy on Cooper Kupp in the 5th round, something like that, right? He's not here. He's not with us right now, but he was heavy on Najee, Cooper Kupp, and somebody else. I know he had Tom Brady, but man, he advanced those teams through, and that's what helped him win the DK Millie. So shout out to that. And shout out to our sweat. We still got Geno Smith coming back here at 128. Let's see if we get sniped. 14 spots past ADP. I'll take it. This is what wins the tournament or some tournaments. Getting a correlated team with some value. Of course, I'm drafting Geno Smith here. I have Charbonnet, who has hands. He can catch. We have JSN in case he becomes the receiver. I don't see how he's going to pass DK Metcalf, but there could be an injury, and I don't wish anybody to get injured. But, hey, I get to lock down a 2-quarterback team. Loving it. What a great draft so far, in my opinion. Loving this. This is why I want to get on anybody's stream, talk some shit to anybody, because I believe we are going to take down some tournaments. And this is what makes us original. I will go and talk shit to anybody. And it's just fantasy. I mean, it ain't personal. If you take it personal, I take it personal sometimes because I feel offended because I have a lot of heart. I care a lot. I really do. Bro, man, we just hexed Charbonnet. You see that, man? You guys looking at what I'm seeing right here? Goddard, Gerald Everett, who shouldn't be there, Vermouth, and Joku. Gave Charbonnet the hex. I need a snippet for that. What are we picking here? We got Harris. I love some Harris. I think people are sleeping on this drop here. Some Marvin Mims, some Cole Kmet. I don't need a second tight end anymore. Rondell Moore. I do like an Arizona bring back with that Eagles mini stack that I got brewing up. Some KJ Osborne that I accidentally clicked, but hey, not too shabby. I like some Harris here. It's kind of hard to pass up on Harris here. Picking him at 137. He's going to be fine. I think people are sleeping on this drop. He shouldn't be falling. Still limited. I mean, I'll take the risk because if he comes back and he's fine to start the year, I'm down with it, man. Give me a veteran running back now. Loving it. You like the idea of Mooney? Where's he at? He must have got taken. Did I miss him? Yeah, he got drafted, unfortunately, but thanks for yeah, so I couldn't even get him, unfortunately. I got sniped, I guess. Man, RIP to Alex Collins. I saw the news. He passed away. Man, he I mean, if we want to talk from a fantasy perspective, he just blew up on the map out of nowhere for the Ravens. I remember that. And I didn't realize he was only 28 years old. I don't know his story about how he passed, but I just saw the news and condolences to the football nation. I can still get that bring back with Gallup here with St. Brown. Not too shabby. I've been trying to get my DJ Shark exposures back up in case we're wrong on Mingo. I like some Shark. in case he's a receiver 1 in Carolina. Hodgins, still like some Hodgins here. Mims got taken. I think I might go Gallup if it falls back to me. I've not touched Thielen, not touching Mostert. I still think Miami brings in another aged veteran. Stafford gone. 3 quarterbacks. Richardson. Ugh. I don't know. Richardson, Watson, Stafford. Got amazing value on Watson. Wow, I didn't even notice that. At 116. Pretty good. Ooh, I got sniped. In my eyes, that's a snipe. So I got Shark. I mean, if you guys are against Shark, I do need a receiver here. I could be drafting the receiver 1. I'm trying to up my Shark exposures. And I'm down with the sickness. If I needed a tight end, Greg D, Laporta, it feels so nice to get him there. In case Geno has a big game and Fields doesn't, and it's a Roshan or Foreman game, I can cue those guys up, think about it. Then I'm going to go to my receivers, my late round receivers that I love right now. I love some Tank Dell, and it's not because of the hype. Sure, I want to get him now more, but hey, man, we're 10% on Tank Dell, and that's not because of the hype, man. We were drafting him all summer, drafted him in the big board. I didn't get him at all in the rookie sophomore, which I wish I would have. But hey, man, me and Cha-Cha and a few of the guys, we watched our own film. We did our own research. We took some Tank Dell. And hey, I think he's a guy that could be the receiver 1 there. If it's not, I hope it's Mechie. I'm 42% Mechie. But I don't mind the stand we took at Mechie late in our draft pods. I like Ross, trying to get on some Ross to end the summer. We're at 7%, and most of that is buying the hype. I wish I was on Ross earlier. But hey, we have Richie James in 18th round in so many of our drafts. So I'm happy with that. Kendre Miller, Foreman. I like some Kendre Miller. He did fall a little bit. I feel like Foreman's I should get a veteran running back if I do touch another running back here. Since I drafted Shark and I'm not going for another quarterback, I'm going to stay away from Mingo Thielen. Foreman makes sense. He's the last Chicago running back out there. Give me 5 running backs here, and I could think about a 6. Might not need a 6. I could fill up the rest of my team with the receivers I like. I could just go Dell, Ross, James, 2 Kansas City pieces. I will at least get one of them. I know it sounds like EJ, like you're ignoring the rest of the player pool. Yes and no. I think Thielen's washed. I have enough exposure to DPJ in case he's a miss. Jaden Reed, I got my exposure to him. I like being at 13%. Hyatt, I should have bought some of them when he fell to the 17th, 18th round. I like it. Rashid Shaheed, I think that's a miss. Curtis Samuel, man, he's often injured. And then you got Tank Dell moving up the board here. I don't even know if Tank Dell will fall to me, but he will be. Look, he's gone. I probably should have went Tank Dell. That's really what I wanted on this team. So nice click, Chelly C. But hey, man, I got enough Tank Dell. I'm okay with it. I probably could have passed on Foreman and went Tank there. That might be a mistake by me. But yeah, Let's not forget about Toure. Man, who the heck drafts Samari Toure? That is a horrible take. No, I'm kidding. I love some Toure, and I think he's going to be a sneaky play this coming up season that nobody's touching. Everybody's on to Jaden Reed, which it might actually be the play, but they're so much closer in terms of who's going to possibly be out there. And it's also about bouncing like some uniqueness to your portfolio. Nobody's drafted Toure. So you could have a guy that's probably less than 5% drafted in the whole tournament. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Mingo's still there? Man, Mingo's falling hard. Mechie, Ross. I know this sounds crazy, but we're just going to go ahead and lock up our Justin Ross. I would have taken Tank Dell there. Ooh, I got you. Well, you got yourself on Toure. You got to see him practice. Dennis over there with the binoculars at the practice in Green Bay, going to the practices this summer. I see you out there, man. You're scouting. You're like, oh, okay. Who is this guy? Who's this guy? I'm going to start getting on him. I love it. All the sharps, all those big streamers, they're in love with Darius Slayton. I haven't touched him yet. Tell me, how is he now going to have a breakout year? How are all these guys on him? Like, it doesn't feel. Yeah, he should, but I don't think he is. I think he had his rookie year, and he's just mediocre. If Mingo keeps falling, I'd consider it. Yeah, I probably should have taken Mingo there. Oop. Calvin Austin. I mean, do I just take Richie James and hope one of these guys or both of them are they just balance each other out? I like taking Richie James here too. I mean, who am I passing on? Mechie, Michael Wilson, who I might get on with the next pick. I like some Richie James here. Give me 7 receivers, 2 pieces from Kansas City. I don't have any bring back for that game. That's okay. I even like some Michael Wilson for 8th receiver. Let's see what tight ends are out there. Knox, Conklin, Henry. Mayer, McBride, Font. Maybe Font with Geno Smith. Not too shabby. So if I finish out this draft, having Bijan, Swift, Charbonnet, Damian Harris, Foreman, 5 running backs. Some would argue a 6th running back should be in my range here. I don't know. Could I rock it with 7 receivers? St. Brown in the 2nd, DJ Moore, JSN Pickens. I like those 4. You want me to draft Jimmy Graham? Are you serious, bro? This is what I think about that.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Oh. Hail to the no. This is going to be Jimmy in a couple weeks. Ooh, I'm on the clock, baby. R.I. me. I like some Michael Wilson here. It gives me it's actually a great bring back, honestly. I'm gonna do it. If that's a week 17 piece I need with that game, I have a tight end and a running back. So I could fill in if it's Swift or Goddard and Michael Wilson. And I have week 16 Chicago with Fields. So we got a lot of playoff correlation working for us here. Gives me three rookies. I'd consider Ross like a rookie. So going, what should I go to end here? Tight end, running back. Chandler. Could we rock it with just these two tight ends? Would you rock it with just Goddard? And so I do have Goddard for week 15 against Seattle in case that propels me. Maybe against the Giants. So I got both in case the Seahawks pass defense against the tight ends horrible this year. We have two guys, week 15 and week 17, with Freiermuth and Goddard. You'd go running back. You got Chandler here. Chandler, I like some Chandler in case he is the guy that overtakes Madison, injury, or just play in general. He had a great preseason game showing he could do it all. Let's get Chandler here. They need to update that little snippet. Lacks clear hold of the RB2 role. Come on, man. Update his preseason work. But they won't do that. Nice. I like the running back room. 6 running backs. Feel cozy inside. Feeling good. We got some nice stacks. Justin Fields with Foreman, if that is a thing. DJ Moore. Geno Smith with Charbonnet. JSN. We got Philly stack. Loving it, man. We got Kansas City stack. Receiver stack. What? Man, so many stacks. I can't even fit it in a sentence, but this guy can rap it. Bro, shout out to the guys that drafted Tank Dell, Chelsea, and Kaiser Soze, drafting the tanks. Anything else, man? At the end of this tournament, when we win it, we are going to be the ones just laughing, man. It's going to be so fun. Just having a hoot, winning the whole thing. And if you don't play to win, then why are you here, man? Hey, thanks for drafting with us, hanging out with BFFL. This was a lot of fun. I'm probably going to finish my 150 in the Discord channel. So if you guys want to join us, you're more welcome. I will drop the link here. And we're going to finish it off the stream. So, hey, man, good luck to you guys. Good luck to your tournaments. And, hey, can I collab with you one day? Please. One day. I would love to. Peace out. See you guys.